Welcome back to Borderlands 4 as I adjust my mic. Hopefully that's in the right place. Last episode we continued the main plot a little bit, and then we ended up doing some side quests that, well, took longer than expected, to be honest, because the combat sections in this game, I don't know if I'm just being a weenie and complaining to complain, or if, like, my complaint I'm about to say, or my concern, I guess, not really a complaint, is valid in any way, shape, or form. That, like, I don't know if the game accounts for the fact that I'm playing this game single player and not with friends. The amount of enemies I have to fight seems a little bit abnormally high. Like, if you play this game solo, the combat sections in this game last forever. And I know for some people that may not be a problem. And I guess it's not necessarily a problem for me, but, like, it is something that I've just noticed, that, like, the combat sections last literally forever. Like, I get that's the point of the game. It's a combat game. There's fighting. Anywho, we did side quests. I have a reward. What's the reward? A hover drive. Cool. The one side quest I did was helping the talking missile explode. That was fun. And then I said we were going to progress the main plot when I got back, and that's what we're going to do. I hope I'm going the right way. Come on! According to the marker, I am, so...
Something's always felt... off when I'm scouting those woods. Like I'm being watched. I'll catch a glimpse of the Order Lady every few months. But every time I get close, she vanishes. You know what that means. Vampire.
See a vampire I could get along with. Someone from the Order? Not so sure.
Una vampira in a slick coat, eh? Should be easy to spot.
Yeah, I don't know if my complaint or my concern is, like, misguided, or if people agree, disagree. Just in my personal opinion, I don't know, I feel like the game doesn't account that I'm a solo player. But, alright, let's, take a look around. Is this gonna trigger a cutscene?
Vampire barriers, maybe? Definitely on the right track.
Gain access. Alright, gain access, sure. How do you advise I do that?
All these defenses mean someone's hiding.
Activated.
One more Reaper for the Reaper.
Damn, alright. This door open now? It does.
Una vampira! Anyone?
Detonating.
Alright, just more turrets.
Thrown.
I feel like that's gonna be a reoccurring theme in this house in particular. Is there anything here? Oh, door.
You're not Order, too sane to be a Ripper, and you haven't shot me yet, so you need me alive. Curious. I'd hoped to have enough time to get this fast travel device ready, but plans fall apart. I can adapt.
You look smarter than to point a gun at a Vault Hunter.
A Vault Hunter? Things are worse than I thought.
All this time and I knew ZADRA was here. Timekeeper, may he rule forever. Will be so pleased with me. As for you, Vault Hunter, you spoiled
These
my
Order types just
conquest
don't
of
please
the
me.
Outbounders. How does it feel to have your plan ruined? All you like.
fighting. All right, pop our ult. Come on, bro. You got it.
Great news! These protein stars are a huge hit. How's everything on your end?
Bad. Idolator Sol took our order scientist away in an airship.
Okay, that is bad. Conway, can you track it?
Already on it. I've got an order airship moving at speed towards the old meat processing plant. Sending coordinates. It's quite a drive. All the way on the other side of the power dam.
Well, hey, at least it's not another prison.
It might as well be. The Fade Fields supply Kairos' food, so the order keeps that place locked down tight. I used to work the meat line before Saul decided synths were more efficient. If nothing's changed, I think I know your way in.
All right, cool.
Is she a vampire? How long are her fins? Did she make you her thrall?
Just a human woman as far as I can tell. Her name is ZADRA. You were right, though. Full jacket.
3,000 meters. Damn. Okay, do I have anything near that? Before I, like, drive there? Technically... No, I don't know if that's gonna get us there. I think I might just have to drive. I have 2 markers for the main mission. I'm not sure how that makes sense. Damn, I just realized I had a setting on that I should not have had on, so that might have been skippy for the first bit of this video, and I sincerely apologize that I'm an idiot. Hopefully it's not too bad. But at the same time, if it is... Oh, like I already said, I'm an idiot. It's my bad.
You know, I've always been curious what Vault Hunters were like. But you're a lot more... well...
Oh, you weren't expecting a Vault Hunter that's so skilled, fashionable, muscular, and handsome, huh?
You caught me. A couple of those words overwhelm me every time I look at you.
Ah, I knew it. Which one?
Vault Hunter.
Valid. The one marker was here. Was that just like a checkpoint marker to like let me know I was going the right way? I mean, damn, if that was the case, I could have went to the silo. But I'm already here, so never mind. Had I known we were going ultimately to the other marker, I could have just went to the silo and cut my trip in like half. I made a wrong turn. Alright, let's take a shortcut. Alright, we're back on track. Alright, so yeah, hopefully the video for the first beginning part of this isn't scuffed, because I was definitely on a setting that I shouldn't have been on, and it was probably affecting it.
Made it to the processing plant. What's my way in?
There's a path inside they used to warp the wild horns in for processing. Follow it, and then we'll get you past... security.
Where does it want me to go? I think right now I'm kind of being my own worst enemy, talking about what I was talking about at the beginning. I don't think I have to fight these guys. Matter of fact, I'm like 90% sure I don't have to fight these guys. Oh, it just wants me to take the front door. Okay.
Hey, I'm driving here!
I did not think that's what we were doing, but okay.
Nothing a paint job would be, right?
I guess I'm just following this. Oh my god, bro, come back.
Find your wings there!
Am I where I'm supposed to be?
Right, so here's the issue. They've got a scanner that checks all the livestock as they enter. That thing's not gonna let you in. You're the wrong kind of meat. Luckily, and I use that word relative to the context, there is a valve we can use to disguise you. You're gonna have to drench yourself. Full dip.
Can't see me? As an animal. Hey, it won't be the worst shower I've ever taken.
I mean, okay. All right, my bad. Kind of feel like I was set up for failure with that one. I'm not gonna be able to kill this guy fast enough. Nope.
Right. So there should be a way to swamp what's flowing through that tube. Once you do, you'll just need to release the fragrant mixture over yourself. Try to keep your mouth and eyes shut.
This is crazy. Oh my god. Nah, dude, we got it.
Definitely could have been worse. Just barely.
No, hurry. Go use the scanner at the vacuum tube before all the gunk falls off.
I really want to. I truly do. There are so many enemies. All right, we're up. That's all that matters.
The utter thrill of impending death! You weren't gonna tell me about the big grinder at the end?
Whoa! They added a grinder? Well, that's new. Used to be sort of a big pair of scissors. But you made it through anyway! Not sure where they're keeping ZADRA. You'll have to snoop around.
Did you ever think to return?
Did you ever think to simply take control? Bring me back yourself?
Yes, often.
See? Restraint is the difference between thought and action.
I suppose I'd hoped you'd come of your own free will.
Free will? My choices are exactly why I left.
Still ever-changing, ZADRA. I'll leave you and your new toy to sole security.
All right. Sounds like they have history.
You again. This is the second time you've come looking for me. Why?
Sol's building some kind of bioweapon. I'm working with the outbounders to stop him before he can put it to use.
And you need an expert in order technology. Yes, that makes sense. There's a cargo teleporter on the roof. That's our way out of here. Well, lead the way.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, and as you say that you're the one running to the exit. Got it.
These aren't the system blueprints, you know?
ZADRA alive, and the Vault Hunter dead. And lock her up better next time. What was that? A broom closet?
Without a Vault Hunter at my side, this
All right, that's doable. I can do that. Why did that take so long?
This will take us to the roof. Just a moment.
Alright, fantastic. Give me a second to loot.
With all the noise we've made, I'd guess we're in for a fight.
I've looted everything that's of value, I believe. Let's head out.
So, let's deal with the thresher in the room, see? Your little chat with the Timekeeper.
I worked for him. A mistake I'm trying to amend.
Well, looks like we got us a city slicker.
Bro, why are you up here? Leave me alone. Alright, let's back to work.
I won't let you take her from me. I'm the one who takes things. ZADRA was a gift to the Timekeeper. May you forever finally understand why he outlawed Vault Hunters. You're insufferable.
There's the teleporter pad. I'll need some parts to jerry-rig it. Scrap these synths. I can use their circuitry. One synth may do, but bring me what you can. Options never hurt.
No, understood. I can do that.
Forces. To what do I owe the displeasure?
Okay, I need 2 more. I think. I need a transponder pack, and I don't know what that is. Oh, is that it? That is it. Cool. Alright.
Quickly, install whichever synth part is the least damaged. There's no telling how much time we have.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Tech is old, but I can get it working. I did design it. Let's just hope
Respectfully.
these parts last long enough for both of us to get out of here.
Hopefully.
The Outbounders we go. Ladies first.
ZADRA was my redemption, my way back to his glorious side. You will
Boss fight?
Rush! Did ZADRA make it back to you? Because the teleporter broke and I've got incoming.
Wherever ZADRA went, it wasn't here. But we'll figure that out later. Focus on staying alive.
I don't think I want to. Oh, up there. Alright, boss fight I really wasn't expecting, but sure. Hold on, do I have a heavy weapon? The answer's no. I keep ground pounding. Same issue as always. Why am I down?
What? That it?
Why am I down? This is crazy. I died there? Okay, Jesus, cool.
Sorry, I had a feeling those parts wouldn't last beyond a single fast travel use. I didn't intend to strand you. That said, I have no intention of trading one captor for another. I've gone to a secondary hideaway. Here are the coordinates. We can discuss this Crimson Resistance of yours there.
Okay, sure, cool. Probably could have told me that before, considering I would have been in the same situation regardless. I did get a new sniper. Hopefully this one's, like, not bad, you know? Alright, let me restock on ammo and I'll figure out what I'm doing. Where does it want me to go? Oh, that opened up. Okay, okay, okay.
Rush! I'm heading to ZADRA's lab now. She's willing to help us.
I'd hope so after you bailed her out. But if she could get us an advantage on Saul's weapon, this'll all be worth it. Remember though, she was Order. That stain doesn't wash off easy. Just be on guard.
Alright, we're here. I think, at least.
Ah, you're here. I hope the entrance wasn't too obvious. I'd prefer to have this lab stay hidden. Keep going. I've deactivated any traps and the more intrusive scans.
Yeah, but you forgot about the thrashers. What is it called? ZADRA's backup plan. Alright, cool.
Excuse the chaos in here. I don't get much company. In fact, you're the first person I've spoken to in a great while who wasn't trying to kill or control me. Yes, I accept.
What?
Sorry. I have lately felt the need to skip complexities. Time is not infinite, as it turns out. I am agreeing to assist your Crimson Resistance. You see, I also want to free this planet. The Timekeeper's control is not absolute, but it can only be broken when strength and willpower combine. Neither of us will succeed on our own. I can be the brains to your brawn.
Ah. You've noticed my brawn, yes?
Now, we have quite the task ahead of ourselves. Specifically, gaining direct access to the Timekeeper. It's harder than you might think. After the chaos of the Invader Moon's appearance, the Timekeeper sealed the walls of the city around him. He never strays from the threshold of the vault within his tower. The only way inside requires 3 powerful command bolts. They're a bit different from what you've got in your neck. He gave them to his trusted commanders, Idolater Sol, Vile Lictor, and Callus. Though she's a bit more complicated. Once we have the 3 command bolts, I should be able to use their combined security clearances to gain access to the Timekeeper's tower. Sol, you've met. He's a sniveling sycophant ruled by emotion, but still quite dangerous. The Timekeeper commanded him to bring the Fade Fields to heal, and he is eager to please. To the north, the Terminus mountain range is overseen by a cruel scientist named Vile Lictor. Highly intelligent, alarmingly ambitious. So much so that he betrayed his own people for a chance to rule and carry out his experimental research with impunity. Finally, Callus. She was once the Timekeeper's strongest and most loyal commander, until the Moonfall. Now she's a monster of a different shape, the self-styled Ripper Queen. Her fanatical horde, which you've no doubt encountered already, masses in the ruins of Carcadia Burn to the west.
Wow. They all sound fun.
We'll need all 3 command bolts before facing the Timekeeper. You can tackle each one at your pleasure. I've uploaded your Echo 4 with backdoor security codes, which should get you through any order checkpoints out of the Fade Fields. Kairos lies open to you.
This is a big ask. I need to know I can trust you.
You can. My absolution depends on it.
Okay, that's that mission complete. I'm trying to figure out her voice actress. It sounds like somebody I've heard before, but I don't want to like just say a generic video game character she sounds like in case that's just not true. But she does. She just sounds like generic video game voice actress that I've heard before. Okay, maybe generic isn't the right term, but like, I'm trying to think. I think she sounds like whoever voices the Locust Queen from Gears of War.
With a handful of Echo devices taped together and a few sharpened farm implements, these so-called outbounders have convinced themselves they can take on the Order's armed forces and escape off-planet. It's only through Sol's sycophantic incompetence and the far greater threat Callus poses in Carcadia that they haven't already been obliterated. At this rate, the citizens of Kairos will get themselves all killed before I can free a single one.
Okay, so she has no faith in us. Got it. Figured as much, but now there's receipts. Oh, that's interesting. What is that compared to the one I just picked up? It is worse. Alright, I keep picking up new grenades and shields. I guess that's kind of the point, to constantly upgrade, but
Hunter, shall we give your outbounder friends a call?
maybe. I want to see what this one says.
You seem distracted today.
When I told you the citizens would be more compliant if they see a more human side to you, I didn't mean you should begin performing psychoanalysis.
A deflection. You are distracted. But you can set it aside. I've solved the problem.
Which problem?
Those pets of yours? The ones you've been keeping in the relief sector.
The children were sick. I needed more time. It was only temporary while I researched a cure.
You gave them a gift that wasn't yours to give. I alone decide who persists. The future is bright, ZADRA. Do not allow someone to pull your focus from it again.
Alright, what's up?
Ready to continue? In the Fade Fields, Sol is our focus. Contacting the outbounders now.
Conway. This is the third time the hot singles claiming to be nearby weren't actually... Oh, hi.
Rush, ZADRA. ZADRA, Rush.
It's a pleasure. So, ZADRA, what could you tell us about Locust?
Nothing.
Off to a rough start.
But that alone tells us something. It must be relatively new, and he's not getting help from Dominion. There's only one installation in the Fade Fields with the requirements necessary to develop a bioweapon. Saul's production facility. It's not far from here.
Then that's our focus. Way to go, team.
You know what the Timekeeper used to call Vault Hunters? Rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disasters. Watching you work, I tend to agree.
I tend to have that effect on people. Wait, affect? No, I was right. I think.
Alright, so we have to go there. That's the beginning of the next mission. I fast traveled over here. We're a little bit closer, and even if I go here to there, probably will be easier than where I was at. But with that said, I think I'm going to call this episode here before we hop into something new, because I have to go get something done, and I do not have any more time to record. But with that said, join me once again next episode right here, and we'll continue the main story. So until then, hope you have a great day, and a pizza.